Do y'all think that Nina's gonna find something in Drew's safe? Let me know down below. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review live at Chester for General Hospital, March 21st, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. So we're gonna start with Valentine and Jason. So Jason ends up going by the police station to talk to Valentine. He ends up saying he want to know everything about Jack Brennan, and I already knew Valentine was gonna want something. So y'all know he said he talking about something, break me out of here. I ain't seen that. Had they ever broke somebody out of jail before? I don't know, I don't think so. But yeah, he wanted him to break him out. Jason was like, not gonna happen, but he can give him a favor or do a favor for him down the line. I said he gonna regret that. He gonna regret that. He gonna want some type of favor. What I want to know though, in regards to Valentine, is what he wants with Alexis. What do y'all think that is? Look, that's what I was waiting on. But look like Monday's episode is gonna be when he tells her what he wants with her. Because at first she thought he wanted her to represent him or whatever. But yeah, with Valentine and Jason, he ends up telling him what he knows. What did he tell him? I don't think they really showed him telling anything. He was just saying how he's never, in all the years that he's known him, he never seen him afraid or anything like that. But he was for Carly. So it's about Carly and everything. The way Jason was running in there, I said, what he done went did? He was running in there out of breath and stuff. I was like, what Jason done did? I thought he did something. Carly and Lucas. So basically, he ends up stopping by to see her. She was dreaming about what happened, and she was calling out for Brandon. They end up talking. He's still trying to warn her, just like Felicia, just like Jason, but she's still being hard-headed. She ends up saying, it's Valentine's fault. But, was Lucas the one that said Valentine had been arrested or somebody else? But yeah, she finds out that he been arrested and everything, and she was like, the problem is solved. And I was like, nope. And a lot of people are speculating that it's deeper than what we know. We know about Jocelyn because look like on Monday's episode, he threatening her. Look like he threatening her, whatever. We know about her. We know about what he did in regards to Sonny Meds with him and Valentine or whatever. We know about the fact that he had put a hit out on Sonny originally or whatever. But I said, I feel like it's deeper than that. I definitely feel like it's deeper than that. And Valentine, I feel like he know more than what he said too. But yeah, that's all they were talking about. They ended up talking about Miami. Did he end up telling her about meeting the guy? I don't know. I know he was talking to Elizabeth, and he ends up telling her that he met somebody and they'll never see each other again. But y'all know they saying that they was Sewell and Natalia's son, Elizabeth and Lucky. So with them, they was just talking about their relationship and everything. I think he was saying something about sleeping on the couch. He was having a problem with sleeping on the couch or whatever. And she said, it don't matter. You can sleep upstairs in bed with me next time. Next time you can just come get in bed with me. That ain't what she said. She just said, that ain't what she said. She just said, you can sleep upstairs. I guess that's what that means. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, they were just kissing and everything. So it looked like they finally finna get back together, y'all. She ends up going to work, and that's when Christina stops by. And I said, Ava told Alexis exactly what she needed to hear. Ava told her that she's feeling Christina's delusion or whatever. And I said, exactly. And I think Alexis did say she don't think that Ava was responsible. But yeah, I said, Christina, they gotta watch her. Alexis, Christina, Ava. So Alexis and Christina, they were just talking about Valentine, the fact that he's been arrested, and he contacted her, so she assuming that he wanted her to represent him or whatever. And that's when Ava stops by. And then Ava was still talking about the money and wanting money and stuff like that. And she told her the same thing she been telling her. She cannot give her the doggone money. But yeah, Ava been desperate. She been desperate, lady. I wonder when or how is she going to get the money that she needs. And I wonder if somebody been messing with her. Because I could have sworn when she first came on the show, she had a lot of money as well. So I'm wondering if anybody had took her money away from her, aside from, the divorce settlement or whatever. But yeah, then Christina started yelling and stuff, talking about your daughter, you this, and your daughter that, you took my baby. They took my daughter. Why you gotta get your daughter and I ain't get my daughter? Y'all know what she said if you watch the episode, same thing she been saying. And she just going off. She was just going off and stuff. And I was like, yeah. And I said, if you gonna go off like that. And I said, then, she always saying stuff. She don't care what she say. She know these folks can, if anything happen, she gonna be arrested. I about to say in jail, but she ain't been in jail. She just been arrested. I about to say she gonna be back arrested because you sitting up here, you be making threats and stuff like that. You still say how she shouldn't have her daughter if you can't have yours, and you just talking too much. She went over there to Elizabeth's place talking to Lucky or whatever. She talked too much because she told about Sonny heart condition or whatever. Told that he got to have surgery and everything. I said, anybody tell you if he was keeping on the hush hush? Who told you to go tell him something? Who told you that? But yeah, then she started talking about Ava, and he trying to tell her to let it go. She was like, I want to or whatever, but I can't. I can't let it go. And I was hoping that day that she got on the stand, she was gonna start to remember. I think they did show a clip where she thought back to what happened, but she still in La La Land. She's still in delusion. And a lot of people are saying that she right, that Ava was responsible. I would say if you're gonna say that, you might as well say they both at fault, because she should. Christina shouldn't have went there, and Ava shouldn't have grabbed her arm, and she shouldn't have snatched away. I'm trying to remember what Alexis told Ava. When she was telling her, she said something about, she was asking about the money, and then she told her something. She said, basically, she's trying to protect Christina and look out for her, my daughter. You would do anything to protect your daughter and stuff like that, so that's what I'm doing. And she told her, the longer you feel Christina delusion, the more she gonna be crazy. Nah. That's basically what she said. I said, I gotta agree with Ava on that, because you sit up here making it seem like what she doing is okay. Then the look on Alexis' face, I was like, yeah, she definitely agrees with Ava. With Trina and Kai, they was just talking about the press conference. I think he was wondering how he was gonna do, but he ended up doing great. Nina and Willow gone. She just gone at this point. And once again, Nina doing everything except telling the doggone truth. I don't even think the truth gonna matter at this point. Every time somebody try to tell her something about I about to say Brittany about Drew, she don't want to listen. I want to know if she's gonna catch Nina in that safe, because they show her on Monday's episode saying no matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe you or something like this. Or did Nina actually find something? They should have shown that. I think that should have been a cliffhanger. I think they should have shown Nina seeing something in there in the doggone safe. That would have been perfect. That would have been a perfect way to end the Friday episode, y'all. But like I said, Nina was like, she was happy. She came there. I said, Nina, you should have known better. You should have known better. She came there trying to show Willow houses. She told me, I don't need no realtor. I need a mover. I need a mover. And then the look on Nina's face. So she just kept trying to talk her out of it, saying that Michael's recovering. He dealing with a lot. You're gonna basically push him to the point where he's gonna actually fight for custody. I don't think that's gonna happen. If it does, he's not the only one with power. Drew this, Drew that, Drew. Yeah, Lee. Drew the reason why you in this situation. Well, you and Drew gotta share the blame on this one. Gotta share the blame. But I said, yeah. I said, either way, like I said, the way they going about this storyline, I wouldn't be shocked if she told the truth. I mean, if Drew was the one to tell the truth about him and Nina, so that he could show that he trustworthy. He could also flip it and say he was just trying to help her out because she wanted to be reunited with her daughter. That's the way he could play it. Or they'll break up for a split second. She gonna find out about Michael. Well, now with him being off the show, I don't know if they'll actually go with this storyline. I about to say she'll be upset with Michael having a baby with Sasha, then reunite with Drew again. But I really don't know how they gonna play it. Then they got Portia over here with a foul on Drew. And I said, that's a hospital foul, General Hospital, that's a foul. So what they finna get ready to say now in regards to that? What is she trying to find on Drew? Yeah, but we finna get to her in a minute. Well, matter of fact, we at her now. Well, let me finish with Nina now first. She ends up saying her decision is made. Her and the kids will be happier there. What's the point of getting another house if we already got one and it's perfect for us? Shut up. But yeah, so Nina waited till she left and she was like, thanks for the key. So she goes in the safe or whatever, and she was just looking through stuff. And I was like, dog, this could have been a great cliffhanger. But yeah, Portia and Drew, he ends up talking to her, just going over what to do, what to say, and all this other stuff. And basically dry still telling her, either you gonna do it or you go to jail, lose your license, and lose your husband. I want to know what he was gonna say if Ava wasn't in the room when he came back. Curtis and Joy was just talking about during the press conference with Drew, how they don't like him, and all this other stuff about letting Drew think he's won, just playing him. They had said that Drew finds an ally. So was they talking about Kai, or was they talking about Boyle, Congressman Coyle? Congressman Boyle. I was like, I don't know. Look, it could have went either way, because when he was talking to Boyle, I might as well get him out the way. When he was talking to Boyle, he was talking about Laura. Apparently, he got beef with Laura. He kept talking about the mayor ain't doing her job, the deputy mayor. I said, well, technically, he's right, because we always see Jordan over here. We don't really see Laura like that. I said, well, technically, he's right. But yeah, so I was confused, because then Drew was talking to Kai saying, he could be in politics and stuff like that. He did great and all that. And Curtis had tried to warn Kai or whatever, but he probably gonna get up in Drew's way. Curtis and Trina, they was just talking about Kai. She was worried about him because he doesn't know who Drew is. So that's when Curtis pulled him to the side and just was telling him, and he was basically saying he gonna keep his guard up. So we'll see how that plays out. Jordan and Portia, I think Jordan saw that doggone foul, Drew foul up on the on her desk. she probably gonna end up being the one to find out what's going on. One more person finding out something they ain't supposed to know. One more person finding out. But yeah, she was trying to talk to her about doing the press conference, and she was saying, me and Curtis agreed, we gonna do it and all this other stuff. But then she looked back, so I'm like, yeah, she saw it. She gonna be wondering why. Portia ends up talking to Ava. I didn't know how that was gonna go because Ava, the way Ava came up in there, but they was just talking about the press conference. You ends up thanking Portia for her help and everything. Like I said, with Christina and Lucky, she's still in La La Land. She ends up just going off about how Ava gets to have her daughter and she don't get to have hers and this and that. And he just tell her to be careful, not to be careful. Lord have mercy. Basically, let it go. Let it go. Adela wouldn't want this and Adela wouldn't want that. And I said, none of y'all is going to stop her. She's going to do something crazy. We already talked about Boyle and Drew or whatever. Alexis and Valentine, like I said, they didn't get to talk. It ended the episode where he was like, there's nothing you really could do for me, but I do want something. And they didn't go back to them. Carly and Jason, like I said, he came in there. I thought he had already did something to Brendan, or he had Brendan, or I don't know what. It just looked like he was running or something. It looked like he was running or something. He stops by. I think he checked on her, asked was she okay or something like that. But then he ends up telling her that her and Brendan are done. And I said, y'all don't know Carly, do y'all? Y'all do not know. And I think she's telling him on Monday's episode, you never gave up on me before. Don't give up on me now, or something like that. I said, yeah, you're going to have to save her. You're going to have to save her. That's what it's going to be. You're going to have to save her just like Brandon had to swoop in and save, what's her name, Jocelyn. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, do some tag girls today. A great weekend to be safe.